First time I was here looking in that direction, this is what we were seeing. Basically just some lightning in there. And here is where we are. Where we are at now. Well, here we are. We have done some nice progress since last time. We have most of the layout down already. Have our second set of stairs there on the left. And well, these are the right wing rooms. We've seen them before, but they are a little more finished. Still a lot of work to be done though. So this is the center area, the back of the center area. I'm not sure what I'm doing here yet. This was supposed to be a big room in the beginning, but I decided to divide it eventually. I don't know why. I don't remember why, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Here we have the left wing, which we didn't have before. It's pretty much the same. It's the same as the right wing, just the same kind of rooms. This is a little bit lower, I believe. Yeah, I think I made it a little bit lower just because terrain itself it just goes down in that kind of like slope. So I decided to go with that. So it's going to be kind of like uneven, at least height wise. But I don't think it's going to look bad. So let's go. Let's run with it. And well, I'm going to keep building this thing, finishing the interior walls and some other details. I'm still using deep slate mostly for the walls. For the main frame of the structure is mainly deep slate, and I'm also going to use some tough, like in this part. I mean tough brick and deep slate brick, just to give it a little detail, a little contrast, mainly in the floors and some other areas there. So that's what we're doing now. Let's finish this and we'll be back. Well, this is starting to look like something, I think. We already have the lower level pre-advanced, we have the floor down and most of the core structure. We already have this wooden floor up here for the left wing. And, well, let's just keep going. Let's keep this going. Son of a... How dare you?
Wrecked. Got wrecked. Yes, brain, so.
Well, this is how everything is looking so far, and we are here on the roof of our treehouse looking at the progress we have been doing on our temple, and it's looking pretty good now. Someone fucked up around here and I haven't been getting all footage that I had. So, well, there's nothing to do about it. I already cried like a little girl.
No offense to little girls.
I'll just keep showing you whatever footage I have, and let's hope that's enough. Right now, we're chilling for a while, looking at this beautiful that's a sunrise. This beautiful sunrise in the jungle. Love that color coming up above the temple, and the temple itself is looking pretty good. So let's keep moving. Now we're working on our face. This is Chango's face, which we are going to build here right above the entrance, so everyone who comes here can see
that gorgeous face.
Let's give him a cute little black nose, and it's looking good. He's a handsome devil. He just looks good. It's natural for him.
We have that in common.
Well, now we're down in the mine. This is the mine below our house, and I'm looking for some. I don't know what I'm looking for right now. I just wanted to show you some of the progress we have down here in the mines. Some of the. Oh yeah, I found a bunch of these vines, these glowberry vines, and I have taken to kind of trim them and taken care of them. They are very cool because when you find one like these ones that they don't have the glowberries still growing, you can trim them and they grow again, and I believe they have like a chance of spawning or growing a glowberry. So every time I have found a bunch of these lush caverns right underneath my base, and they may be all around. I mean, all beneath the jungle, underneath the jungle. And well, yeah, I've been trimming them and harvesting them, getting a lot of those glow fruits because that's mainly what I am using for lighting up there. I mean, I'm using torches, of course, but whenever I can, I use glowberries, and I also use the vines to climb around. So it's just good fun all around. Just a nice block. I am developing a liking to even I would say even some kind of love for that block, for the glowberry. You know, when you find something you like that you didn't know about before, and you start kind of developing a relationship with that thing, and you even kind of include it or make it part of your personality. That's happening to me with glowberries. I am starting to like them a lot. I think they become, during this run, they become one of my favorite blocks in the game. They are very cool and they look nice. So that's why we've been using them, and I think I'm going to be using them from now on in different projects and even servers. It's just something that I am taking with me from this run. And here we are looking at some more progress on our base. We already have this big room in the middle. Again, I don't have the footage. That's, I don't know, someone's fault.
Not mine.
But the footage is gone, so, well, that's what it is.
It is what it is.
That's what you say, right? It is what it is. Coming up, we received a visit from Zermo, our good friend Zermocraft, but there was a fuck up with the audio, another fuck up.
I'm gonna have to let someone go around here.
But the point is that I don't have my side of the conversation, so you cannot hear my voice. So let's just hear some of what Zermo had to say.
It's tall guy on the shopping district, and you'll immediately know which shop is tall guys because the shop is literally tall guys. If someone doesn't pay to use the farm for tall guys, we have insurance. Me and Nico already signed the contracts with Schmitty, and the farm has a sign that says that if you use the farm, you agree with the terms of our insurance. So, if you use the farm and you don't pay, in Schmitty's words, pain and TNT will happen. But yeah, we are in that phase of the server where shops start popping out. Nico has a gear shop already. And there's the insurance. Silk is working on a shop. I don't know what he's going to sell. There's tall guys. I think me and Nico will also open a rocket shop. Oh, they're pretty easy. I mean, I can give you one. Wait. Why do all of mine have stuff? Okay. Okay, here's an empty one. You can keep it. Okay, just put whatever in there. Like a chest. Yeah. Yeah, and now if you break it with things inside, it just goes to you and the stuff is still there. And it really expands how much materials you can transport. Well, good luck with your building. I have a cliff to make. Yeah.
There goes one flying llama. Flying fancy Terminator Alpaca Man, as he was recently baptized. And, well, break's over. I guess we better go back to work now.
Beg your pardon.
Before that, let's just do a quick tour of what we have so far here. This is the big room we didn't get to see before. We saw the exterior. This is where my face is, where Chango's face is. And this room is going to be eventually like some kind of strategy room. I think I'm going to have my workshop there, you know, like the crafting tables and other stations, ovens and shit, furnaces and all that kind of shit. And up here we have, this is like my penthouse. This is going to be, yeah, like the bedroom. I'm just not going to have a lot of things there, just pretty much the bed and some decorations, but that's gonna be it. This part is going to be a pool. We're going to seal it from below, make the floor of the pool, and well, we're going to have our nice little pool up here. And down here, well, we have the rooms. They have a little more progress in them, and well, they are looking nice. I'm going to seal some of these open spaces, some of these holes, not all of them. I do want the building to look kind of run down, like kind of maybe destroyed in some parts. Kind of like the idea is that this is an ancient temple. Chango found it and took over it, claimed it as his house, and he kind of fixed it, but he didn't have the means to produce bricks like the original builders did, so he kind of fixed all of those holes and some other materials, more like a more improvised thing style for that part. So that's part of the plan, the idea. I wanted to look like an old place that's been kind of renewed or just fixed, but not really, just in an improvised way, just to make it habitable. So there we are. Alright, I've been putting this off, but it does have to be done. So let's get on with it. We're crafting a couple of gold blocks, which we're going to use as the eyes for our face. And I've been putting it off because, well, I guess I've been feeling kind of stingy with the gold, but our face does need those eyes. And I do want them to be gold, just to be, I don't know, to be fancy, I guess. Oh,
He looks so pretty.
just ta-da! Right, so we were just picking up a bunch of wood, which we're going to use to finish the south watchtower, this one. The north watchtower, it's already done. So we just need to finish pretty much just the roof of this other one. They are not to be exactly the same. There's going to be a kind of a slightly different shape. I'm going to use also a little oak, a bit of oak wood in this one, and that's just in line with the concept of the whole build, which is the base structure, which is a deep slate brick. It is kind of symmetric, more square, more solid. but the rest of it, all of the wood and the other materials, that's supposed to be have been built on top of the deep slate and in a more improvised kind of way, so it doesn't need to have that much symmetry. Can look a little bit shaggy, a little bit disproportionate. That's good, I think. I actually believe it makes the building feel more alive.
I think so.
So, let's go with that. I do believe it's working so far. This is how we're looking now. There's still a bunch of detail to be added, but I think the base of it is pretty much done. That's the building, that's the shape of the building, that's the way it's going to look. I'd say it's done, and I'm liking it. It looks pretty good from here. First time I was here looking in that direction. I think I have some footage of that. This is what we were seeing. Basically just some lightning in there. Here's the progress we had at the beginning of this video. And here is where we are. Where we are at now. And I think we're looking good. That's gonna be it for now. We'll keep going in the next episode. Finish all those details we were talking about, and we'll see what else comes up. So I'll see you there next time. Take care. Bye bye.